I forgot that there was multiple camos for this.
But there was multiple what? Cannons?
Camos.
Oh.
If you want your decals and your just to carry over, you gotta link the camouflage together.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I miss the old Kursk. I'm glad they named it something different, though.
Yeah. The old Kursk was really fun when it was like Panzer IIIs versus T-34s, or Panzer IVs versus T-34s. And then like Shermans and shit, because then you're trying to do the long range snipes, but it usually doesn't work.
Also,
There is some back when deviation was more of a thing.
No, it's been about the same.
Yeah. Maybe I just don't notice it as much because I'm playing higher tiers now.
Yeah.
Like on the Jumbo, I remember used to veer hard to the left and right sometimes, making like medium ranged accurate shots near impossible.
You've also got to remember, you got to consider whether or not you're on the side of a hill of your judgment.
Oh yeah, like if you're slightly
I've had a few shots messed up in the past because I was sideways. Well, I just got ATGM'd. It was nice knowing you.
Yep.
I got no fire kit.
Sorry for your loss. I gave us like a half a second warning, but it didn't matter because we didn't know where it was coming from.
I didn't die, but I couldn't put the fire out, so all I could do was just sit there and wait. My vertical turret drive was shot. I could have shot back at him because it has commander control.
Oh, right from BMP.
And the only reason why I know that is because he killed the gunner. That fucker got away with more than he should have.
Yeah. So wait, how the hell did you spawn in right away with ATGMs?
It's a BMP.
Oh, it's a BMP that got you?
BMP-3, yeah.
Oh, okay, so these helis just have rocket. No, that one's an ATGM.
Yeah, he was about here.
Yeah, there's a fucking hind with an ATGMs. Did you just bring those? That's cool. I mean, not... Oh wait, no, it's Sim. Bep. Never mind. It all makes sense now. Just missed.
I'm gonna try and take out that helicopter.
Right.
With my 3 shots per machine gun load. Guessing it's you near me?
Oh, I thought that was a person there. It's not. It was just a fence slightly poking out of the bush line awkwardly.
Sorry, I'm not used to identifying McCurvas. I looked over, I was like, is that a McCurva?
Oh.
I'm proud of myself that I identified it.
Nice.
I have a bunch of McCurvas, I just never use them because they kind of useless because they're stock and I'm fighting MBTs.
Ooh, yeah, that's a true statement right there. It fucking sucks doing that.
I don't even bother anymore. I'll be honest with you. I don't even try to use MBTs anymore.
Come on.
I just go missile spay and say fuck it. I'm tired of putting up with that shit. But that's just me. Yeah. Besides, also
there's a BMP-3 just off to my front right here.
I see his little shit sticking up. I'm waiting on the perfect chance for him to surface.
This fucking machine gun's not gonna pen me.
Oh, I almost had him.
That's the one good thing about the Merkava is just they're pretty good against autocannons.
From the front, right?
Yeah, the threes and up are good from the side too. Sometimes, kinda okay from the sides.
I'm assuming that's you next to me, so I'm gonna move up with you.
Yeah, I'm not the one up way up there. My commander's a little orange jelly bean. So is my gunner.
Hey, he just got hit by something.
ATGM, I think. Oh man.
Anyways, I was excited to get to play around with Sam's for a while anyway. That's the other reason why I prefer to use them.
Get fucked.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I didn't
As long
expect
as
that
he's
that
dead.
machine gun round would get his pilot.
That's kind of surprising that it did, to be honest.
Yeah, this thing only gets 3 shots before it has to reload.
Oh wow, I'm so glad I just saw that silhouette.
Well, I'm getting used to this. I'm okay. I'm okay with this map to some degree, but it is my least favorite map.
That's
Like I usually say all maps are good, and there is truth. There are ways to work around each of the maps, but this map is my least favorite.
Whew.
Does that make more sense?
Yeah. Who the fuck is hitting me right now? Oh, it is over there. Where? That's a sneaky little... Oh, right there.
Thank you very much.
I, for the life of me, could not exactly pinpoint where he was.
Are you hurt?
Kinda. No, I'm good. No, all my crew's hurt.
You need help
Like,
repairing.
now everybody's, in orange. No, I'm good.
All right.
I thought I needed repairing, but my breach is light yellow, but it doesn't want to repair. So I guess it's good.
Well, I'm gonna need you to let me know.
Alright. Push up, see if I can bait a shot.
Or you can do the I'm repairing command. That'll also help.
Yeah. The,
T48.
Yeah, 4-8. I was gonna say F8 for some reason.
I do that too sometimes. There's someone shooting with a machine gun at our guy over there to the left. Oh wait, that's a Russian. That's a Russian helicopter.
Oh, that is a Russian helicopter. Fuck.
Oh,
I
there's
hit his
2
wing.
of them. There's 2 of them actually. There's another one to the B point.
Got his tail.
Our helicopter,
Oh, yeah.
I think, is landing to try to capture the B point.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
That's what it looked like to me.
That makes sense.
Sorry, I tried my best. I gave it my shot. Gave it a shot.
Ow. Why do people always shoot me in the side of the cheek?
Well, you are kind of in
Rude.
the open right now.
Yeah.
Well, at least, well, a little more open. It's hard not to be open. Uh-oh, he's shooting at you. I'm trying to get the gun up. I'm using the hillside. Oh, I almost hit him. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good.
I tried. I can't raise my gun up. I was using the hillside to try to hit him. I could have sworn that got him.
Now you're... Oh, you're trying to hit him with that thing. Jesus. Nice.
I better stop.
There's someone on Bravo. Yeah. There was someone directly on Bravo that was hitting me. Or not directly on Bravo, like right in the middle of all those little houses. I only have the Merkava and a backup, so I can only bring 2 things in. Kinda sucks.
Well, wish me luck on dying slower
Good luck.
than
You know
your
what
average
I'd love
bear.
to see is a pack that had like some sort of SBAA, but definitely not a SAM, just because that sounds horrid. But something like an M163. did that come from?
He was in front of me. I couldn't even see him.
In front of you?
Hmm.
Oh shit! Right there. Holy fuck! Okay. I didn't even see that until he opened fire on the aircraft.
This time, the enemy has proven strong.
Either that or like, you
It's
know how
just tears of joy.
in how in ship battles and stuff like that, if you don't bring an aircraft, it'll still give you an aircraft spawn.
Hmm.
It'd be kind of nice if like new players or people who buy like an XM1 or Merkava or the Leo L44, if they did get like a really cheap AA spawn, if they don't have anything. I don't know how you'd balance that though. Like, what would be a reasonable free SBA to give someone in a rank 5 or 4 vehicle? I mean, with a flak panzer can kill a helicopter, or like the STKFZ.
Well,
But right
I
now I
could just
got
bring a
literally
bagel
nothing.
panzer.
I don't have anything until I could research the Hovet in rank 5, which is kind
Like,
of disappointing.
I could totally just bring the bagel panzer and the Gepard. Like, that's not even a big deal.
Oh yeah, but
That's not
I'm
even
just
my
saying
concern.
I can't. Because all I
Mm.
have is the American. I almost have. I guess I could bring the M51. Kind of pooey though. It's a slower, less accurate, or not less accurate, like slower to fire, slower to move Sherman. Yeah, sure, it's got a heat round, but it just
Well,
means you can't
it's
fire through fences or bushes.
only if you think it's effective.
It seems like it'd be. Well, actually, no. I think I'd rather an APHE for a side shot.
I would happen to agree. Almost everything has heat protection.
Yeah. Even then, if you get the side shot, you gotta like aim for specifically like an ammo and
Well, guess what
a
the
piece of.
default round for the AGS is?
Is it heat?
Heat. And it's 9.7.
If heat. Oh, yeah. I guess I could use that then. Fuck it. I'll be a big dumb version of you. What's this heat? Is this 400? Yeah, it is. We're firing the same heat round.
Well,
Just my
you know who
reload
they're.
rate is 9.7 seconds. Jesus Christ.
That's not bad, actually.
I'm guessing that's on a level 1 crew though.
Doesn't it have an autoloader?
No. Oh god, it's a guy and oh god. He's got no room to move.
9.7 seconds with a 105 is pretty good reload rate.
So, given how much room I'm looking at for this guy, yeah, that's pretty good. It should probably be like fucking 12 or 20 seconds. He's got no room to manipulate at all.
No, it's got a loading mechanism on it. Look at the X-ray. That's why it's faster.
Loading mechanism.
Yeah, see that big contraption around the gun breech?
That looks like a shield.
No, like in the X-ray, and you hold over the gun breech. You see all those wires and stuff? I mean, the metal bars and stuff coming off of it?
Yeah.
You use that to help you load the shells.
I think that would help a bit. But like the first 5 rounds looks like it would be pretty easy to load, but after that, oof, would not want to be that guy.
Yeah. I've seen a contraption like that.
It's like the Firefly all over again.
Not again. I've seen a contraption similar to that on a gun breech that was assisted loaded. Some of them were more obvious though, like the Chi 2, for example.
Mm.
You can see where it loads the shell. But that's an actual autoloader. I think what they got in there is an assister.
Yeah, you would need one. Like, look at how tiny that is.
Yeah, look at the Type 75 in Japan, the SPH. It doesn't have an autoloader. Well, it technically does actually, but you can see how the assistance works because it bundles the shells up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like that looks also like look at the angle. He doesn't have to flip it 90 degrees at all.
well, it is a big tank.
Yeah. And those shells do look like heavier, and he's got to deal with the.
155 millimeter
Yeah.
shells. It's got a 10-second reload.
So is he? Oh yeah, it's got to load the shell and then the charge. Oh, fuck, where the hell is that? Jesus.
Oh, on the Type 75.
Yeah.
The charges are underneath them, and the shells are next to them.
I'm just thinking like I don't think. Oh wait, yeah, I see it. Just the round sits way up there
Mm-hmm.
in the breech. Yeah, just look at the size of those charges.
Yeah, it looks like the shell goes up into about where the barrel is, and then the charge slides in behind it.
Yeah, it just kind of reminds you of the IS-7's assisted autoloader, where it's like almost fully automatic, but it.
Now, I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't know shit about the M51, but I'm just guessing based off looking at the breech and the X-ray that it has some assisted loading to some degree.
It doesn't look like it's fully assisted though. Yeah, but it looks like it just helps guiding.
That's what I was thinking too. They just put the shell on
But
it
like,
and then it just rolls over or something. I don't fucking know.
yeah, there's probably a technique to loading it, like putting it over your shoulder or something.
Well, I mean that's a big ass fucking shell. It has to be a technique.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I.
like if you're sitting down right now, you could totally rest your arm on that thing and where like it would be. Jesus.
Look at that fucking thing.
Still, I'd rather be a loader in the Merkava. That looks like there's way more room.
You gotta remember, this is after World War II.
Oh yeah. The M51, wouldn't that be like Vietnam, Korea era?
Maybe your Cold War.
I don't know
Actually,
how
that is
long
about the
they.
same thing. Actually, that is the Cold War.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the M51 would be better than no tank. Definitely.
Well, it's something.
But I mean, that's it's a bar, but definitely not a high bar to surpass for a nation.
We also got to consider the context. They weren't fighting superpowers; they were fighting
Yeah,
Egypt and other stuff like that.
or getting other hand-me-downs.
Yeah. Like, how do you
Yeah,
think?
because
I
they were
mean,
getting T-34s, right, and then they started getting the IS-3s. And that's when Israel probably decided that they started needing the M60s. Or is the McGawk an M60, or is that an M40, 48? I don't know.
but yeah, all these are without a doubt hand-me-downs.
Yeah, I'm wondering, were they gifted the Shermans, or did they purchase them after the war? You think?
Probably both.
Probably both.
Yeah, because
Just thinking, like,
a lot
I've
of
been thinking
stuff
how.
got sold and scrapped.
Yeah, everybody was hurting for everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, the whole world had to tech up, and then the
Mm-hmm.
Middle East had like a war using Panzer IVs and shit.
Yeah,
It's like the 7-hour war or some shit like or something like
Panzer
that.
IVs and Stugs.
Yeah.
Like an M51 taking on a Panzer IV would probably do the trick every time.
Yeah, the big reason why we don't have any German tanks left over to study is because they all got scrapped.
Yeah, scrapped or used.
Everyone wanted
Or
to.
scrapped or scrapped.
A lot of people wanted to erase it, pretend it never
Which
happened.
is a bit of a shame. Yeah.
They still act like that though. It's illegal to talk about that stuff in Europe. You can get arrested as a
Yeah, in some
felon.
of the countries.
It's a felony. Yeah, it's ironic because now they're being racist.
Should I bring out the M51 first?
Uh oh, it's dark. Ah,
I'm gonna
fuck it.
bring 15
Oh
shells because
man,
I
I
don't.
fucked up, dude. I fucked up. I didn't click sim. I thought I did.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, it's fine.
I'll try to look out for you.
I'm gonna be the best Sherman I can be. It does have cool stripes on the barrel, so it gets points for that.
I'm gonna die before you. Just get the guy that gets me.
Alright.
That's all
But
I
yeah,
ask.
I think I'm just gonna have to go for like a barrel or breech shot. There's no way in hell this is punching through anything else. Even then, I don't think I'm gonna get a breach. Like go for a breach shot and I'll Leo 2A4. It just eats the heat round still.
Mhm. The other reason, why a lot of the Shermans and stuff are scrapped, and it's, I know, I like the Sherman. It's a symbol of what we accomplished.
Oh, yeah.
In
It's
the
definitely
war.
not like the best vehicle in the world though.
It was not. It was way.
It was a long gifted stopgap.
It's like trying to bring biplanes to a jet fight, or a prop fight.
It's like the fairy swordfish.
Yeah, it's like trying to take a swordfish out fighting BF-109s. That's kind of what the Sherman is, and that's the other reason why they wanted to get rid of them as soon as possible. It's because
Yeah, like
because
like the T-26 stuff
yeah,
like that. Oh shit!
it's also kind of embarrassing if everyone starts to figure it out. Of course, you can't waste good resources, so some of them are repurposed for Korea and all that.
Yeah.
He's to my right.
Well, Korea they worked okay-ish too with like
Like-
the 76 ones, because if they're just facing T-34s,
The guy that
that
got me
were
is around the
also like
corner.
surplus. Yeah. I'm over here by the where the A usually is. Some guy drove by with a bunch of smoke. Couldn't see shit.
I hate it when they think they're being clever and they just get in the way of the team.
Right?
They're like, "Look at me, I'm smart, I smoke." It's like worst time.
It's like
And I
now I
get
can't
shot.
see shit.
And then I get shot.
Yeah.
That's why you never see me do it. Unless I know I'm alone. But even then, I hardly ever do it. It doesn't serve a purpose if they already know you're there.
Oh yeah. All they're gonna just start doing is machine gunning, and then find you that way and pop around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm assuming that they've
In-
already shot you and immobilized you.
In like other BRs, it's okay sometimes if you know they have to aim for a weak point, but
Yeah.
APFSDS. Ow! Who the fuck?
But if they already hit you,
So
all they gotta do
rude.
is just keep aiming where they hit you.
Yeah.
Even if it was just a track shot.
I think someone kind of overpenned me. Oh shit, I don't got repairs. Forgot about that.
I'll help. Oh wait, me neither.
That's kind of my bad.
Ah, fuck you
Oh,
now.
what the fuck?
On your right.
Oh, inside?
Yeah, he's behind the
Okay.
wall. He just drove up and I happened
Oh
to drive
shit,
by.
fucking hair here.
I just happened to drive by when he drove up over that mound. I took a shot, but it didn't. I don't think it did anything. Because as soon as I shot, I saw something happen to his hull, and I died. So I didn't get to see if I done
Oh.
anything.
Let's just say you did. Oh, crap.
Well, that's just my luck when I deal with
Is
MBTs.
that CFM? It is.
I can't see shit. But I can sure make fireworks.
Right.
Laser light show.
Yeah, I want an M60.
Well, it's the best only spade that I have in America right now. Because
It'll be better than any spade that I have right now, too.
well, I'm not gonna replace it for a while. I like it.
It's pretty consistent when it comes to its shooty shoots, I find.
Yeah, I put it in my lineup after that last battle in Sim.
Oh, nice.
I had the Walker Bulldog and I replaced it there because I didn't want to have to get a new expert crew for it.
Oh, shit. It's fucking right there. I couldn't hear because of all those fucking attentions. Need to turn that down.
I usually have everything turned down except for like certain things.
You don't have shoot missile as a button. Yes, I do. You fucking piece of shit.
Our teammate got him. I was gonna try to trigger his ERA using my machine gun. Don't know if it'll work, but that'd be funny.
What
He'll
about
be
if it
like
works?
exploding all over the place. It'll probably scare him. Well, at first. And that's when I run. Because I know the second he realizes that I'm not a threat. Yeah, I'm going to be on the documentary for Murder, She Wrote. 'Cause I'm going to get murdered.
Wait again.
That was me. See, I did that all by myself. A lot of people are playing America right now.
America.
Yeah, we're fighting America. I like how the matchmaker is compensating for that. It's like, look, we got a shit ton of American players right now. Just spread them out between both teams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. I think it's funny. I don't know if I've ever seen such a high turnout for America before.
It's ridiculously high.
I mean, you and I both know why. There's no question about that. But it's usually Germany or something like that. With good reason,
high
of
earlier.
course. Germany's my main favorite nation for a reason. For a few reasons, actually.
I like most of their vehicles.
Me too. I like how their steering handles.
Yeah.
Like the German tanks, you can go forward, hold the turn key, let go, and all that RPM gets converted into turning, and you can do a quick turn.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I love German vehicles. They make me so excited.
Just makes me want to play my bagel. So this shitty ass. No way. Almost all of it except for like.
Anyways, an F-105 tried to bomb me a minute ago. That's why I was reminiscing about the American on both teams thing being kind of fun. I'm in an M16 trying to shoot down an American plane.
Fucking bring the MiG-15. Jesus. You think that'd be safe? A She-Hulk.
Going Germany now.
Yeah. Ooh, I kind of wish I bought that. Damn. Back in the day.
What?
The bow helicopter.
Yeah.
The early one.
Yeah, it's.
Although,
I don't use it. I
the
don't.
toes.
It.
What's the range of the toes?
It's a tow. Let me see. I think it's 6. 3.
Huh? Oh, so
3.75
that's probably why you don't
kilometers.
use it then.
I actually
thing.
forgot about the firing range. I just remembered that I don't like it. And I got it.
Seems like it'd be, in sim, comparable. Actually, what am I saying? I guess the Alouette's pretty much the same thing. Maybe?
It is, but it doesn't get the, it gets
Mhm.
manual.
Actually, yeah. You think the toes are better than S11s?
Well, the tows, you can guide them. The other ones? Well, the S11s do have more explosive, but the tows, you can, in theory, be more accurate.
The S11s are okay. They're slow as fuck though. This get improvised toes are real.
The tows are slow too, 296 meters per second.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fast, but it's not. Well, you can be checking your watch for a second.
It does look like a bigger target too than the Alouette. Oh yeah, it's faster though. That's nice-ish. I
Anyways,
would definitely never use that thing in realistic, probably though.
I mean, I'm sure you can make a use out of them if you practice and like figure
Well,
out
I'm
how
just
to.
looking at it like in this very specific context of this ground sim is like the only way it's probably good. Because then all that you have to worry about is like the is Shilkas and killing T-55s from 3 kilometers away.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Any other scenario, I think it's just like the Hind where it'll get shot out of the sky.
around when I was wanting to start to practice some with helicopters here and there was around whenever I went homeless and moved to Florida. So I got the never chance to fill it out, but I do remember that you're gonna have a hard time with these starting German helicopters because I have
Yep.
both of them and I don't like them.
The Hind.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
you
that.
have
Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't like to use them, but with time and dedication, I could probably figure out how to work it out. I'm gonna have to creep up underneath the trees and shit.
I would definitely say like helicopters are best in sim
Well,
because then it's harder for other people to hit and kill you, right?
I don't
So then that
remember
creeping
if
up works a bit better.
I don't know if they've updated this, but I don't remember if it's the BO-105 or the Alouette. It doesn't have SAS.
SAS.
Okay, so let me explain. When you use a helicopter,
Oh, the stabilization.
right?
That's the Alouette, I think.
Because when you take off, the helicopter's going to spin out.
Yep.
But you hit hover mode and it activates SAS. Well, not every helicopter has that.
I think the Alouette's got slight dampening, but I don't think it has SAS.
Right, so we're doing sim now.
Yeah, I figured I could switch over to the Germans so long as we're allied, right?
Yeah, it's NATO.
And yeah, I would have much more success playing Germany than using one Merkava and one Sherman.
It's whatever you feel like
And
doing and having fun with. I like how it's NATO versus at this point.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
also
me happy.
much prefer playing NATO, but I usually switch over to Russia sometimes just because of the fucking like the amount of people that want to play Russia because it sucks. It could be done though. Really, my brain might hot. You know, the BMD4, the Heinz are good. Get a Shilka. And on paper, it's pretty good. And the MiG-15s are still back when the Russian planes were dangerous. Not that I can't see shit in a MiG-21 and will fall out of the sky if I go below 600. Because that's a big thing I noticed flying those MiGs is you do any slight turn like sub 600, you're immediately spinning out and you're not going to recover unless you nose down. But to nose down, you're going to need about 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers to stabilize. And then I downloaded a DCS manual on how to fly the MiG-21, and then yeah, it said, under any circumstances, don't go below 700 if you're going to maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
I think my Harrier can handle those maneuvers like down to 400 before it starts getting wonky.
Well, a lot of
Either way.
jets. A lot of the jets with the really thin wings, it usually around 600 or so is where they start stalling. So
I think it's the shape of the wing too, and also that tail. You know, it has that really weird.
well, A,
long
they're
out
thin.
sprawling V. Yeah.
A, they're super thin, and B, they have less surface area.
Because it's just a pencil essentially.
Yeah, it's designed for speed and nothing else.
I imagine the F-104 probably has the same issue.
Yeah,
a little bit better though, just because they are like canted downwards. That might help. I don't know.
Well, from my experience with most of those jets, like the T2 and the F1, for example, under 700 or 600 is usually about stall speed anyway. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, about 600 and
I'm
something,
guessing the Jaguars
500,
probably the
it'll
same
start
too, then.
falling out the sky. So it's very hard to do carrier landings on them.
Ah, that's a shame then.
Wait, what were you saying? The Jaguar?
I was just saying the Jaguar is probably similar then. I've never tried it at sim, but they have a similar body shape, so I'm guessing the flight model's pretty close.
Yeah. We're getting around the eras where knowledge is consolidating.
When NATO really becomes NATO, as opposed to like conglomeration of people that are saying they're working together.
I was mainly referring to the fact that it becomes common knowledge about different characteristics of air power and design.
Hmm.
Like, if you want your plane to go supersonic, at minimum, this is required.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that.
I thought you were talking about like when the like NATO companies from different nations started actually collaborating and being able to actually transfer, sensitive information that can be considered a national security risk.
That probably helped too.
Like can we make the plane so all of our planes can fire AIMs
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that.
I wasn't thinking of that specifically, but that definitely can. That was probably one of the contributing factors of this common knowledge factor.
Hmm.
Because almost
So we're
everyone that's involved in space, airplane design, knows at this point.
oh yeah.
Did you know that a lot of the guys that were making the Horton and some of the
Oh
other
no.
planes in Germany came together and made a company in France that started making their post-war jets?
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the most famous companies. I can't think of the name of it.
Dassault?
I don't remember.
DiGiorno.
Look it up.
Did you want to go north or south?
I'm gonna go rush C real quick.
Rush C.
If now
I wanted to bagel it, but
I if we go south, we're gonna get sniped by an NBT.
yep. What are you in? Oh, you bageled it?
Yeah, I played this in Sim a
Okay,
couple
cool.
of days ago,
As long
using
as
the
one of us
rocket
is
spay,
bageled.
and I spawned south, thinking that there might be a hill there or something for cover, and I got shot across the map.
Can't see shit. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I got a commander site. That works. So long as my commander's alive, I can shoot him.
Yeah, I always go into X-ray and check where the gunner site is.
I think I did do that, but I might have moved it around for realistic, or it might
Forgot.
have moved. It kind of looks like it moved. Because usually you have it on the just on the top of the hull, like we're just before the mantlet, not directly on the mantlet.
I don't know. Maybe there's an update.
Yeah, you know how like they walk
It looks kind of
around.
like it's floating a little bit.
Because yeah, I'm looking at my front one too, and that looks like it's half floating. It looks like everything moved forward like a meter.
I, I, I love whenever they update tank models because all the bushes start floating out like 10 feet away from the vehicle.
Oh right, and then you get the cool unique one, and
And
you
my
just
team-
keep it floating.
And people look at me and I'm like, I trained my crew in telekinesis.
This person took a heli round. Oh, right up
Shit,
there, heli.
Speaking of heli.
装填完了敵車両を捉えた
Yeah, you little fucker. Tired of your asses. Are you sure you want to cross that bridge?
This one's the safest one, I think. I think it's the next one that's super dangerous.
Actually, it is the safest one. I'm just paranoid.
I was thinking the same thing too while I was crossing it. Like, do I want to cross this? I was like, yes, I think so.
Well, normally I would be like, this is fine, but we're dealing with MBTs, and every
Right.
time, every fucking, well, not every time, but 90% of the time, you come out of spawn and
Yeah.
someone's already rushed up
Blaze
to your
fire.
spawn. You know?
Or yeah, there's a fucking BMP or like a fucking T-64 just chilling a kilometer like to the left or right of your spawn.
Mm-hmm. So I'm constantly scared. I do have thermals, but it's not going to make you omnipotent.
Those are also Gen 1 thermals, eh?
I don't know. How do I tell?
Then is it hard to spot shit or to tell what's what when in the thermals? If so, then it's probably Gen 1.
I'll send you a
It's got-
picture and you tell me.
I think the XM1 is Gen 1 too, where it's like at a distance or if there's multiple targets on the right angle, it's hard to tell if it's like like what MBT it is. Just sometimes if it's Russian or not. So we got guys on
Bakata.
Bravo.
I got that.
I'm gonna chill out up here for a second. Oh yeah, those are first gen. Yeah, it looks like you're looking at something like 360 pixel or 360p. Because you pretty much are when you go into that. Just like I tried you ever try the Panther 2's night vision?
Uh,
That thing is like 64-bit. Everything's pixels. It's hilarious.
no, I've never had to use it.
Oh, it's fucking terrible. You can only see a short distance away, and what you can see is like so grainy
Every
that you
time I
barely tell
use
what
the
the hell it is.
Every time I use the Panther 2, I'm like, man, I really wish I could try to use this IR spotlight.
And then you never get a night map.
Oh, well, that's not even a problem. This spotlight only interferes with other people's thermals and stuff.
Oh,
But I don't get to use it because it's 6.7 and I don't bother taking it out because I'm not used to it anymore.
is
I'm
that-
not used to dealing with all this stuff.
fuck.
Yeah,
I was
about to
just playing
say,
as the Russians, so I saw that it was a T-55, and I held my fire.
いいかここが正念場だ一方的だな
Oh my god. I fired the rocket and it
Oh,
baited him
beautiful.
out, and I just shot into his side until hope I couldn't see. There was too much shit in my way.
There's an enemy helicopter up. I can't tell where it is from.
There's so
Oh.
much stuff in my way that I'm surprised he didn't kill me. I mean,
That might have been-
he did damage me though. He did get a shot off, but he only killed one of my turret crew.
There should be an enemy high and straight south of you. He's about, looks like he's 200 meters up. Not too high, but definitely not low. You might be able to get a shot on him.
I thought I saw a rocket go over me, but it was just a thing of ash. Oh, I see him now.
He's probably like 3k out, 2k out. Oh, I want to see this. Is he moving?
I gotta use my mouse pad. My hand can't handle small movements on this thing right now. Ah, damn it! It went behind him.
Can you get a successful laze on him?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's laser rangefinder, man. I'm just rusty. I ain't done this in a while.
Yeah.
It's frustrating me. And then my hand's jerking all over the place when I'm trying to aim.
There's a, is that a friendly aircraft? There's also an enemy aircraft diving somewhere. It's not at you though. Should probably stabilize.
Guide on me. On me.
So y'all are over there. I am still. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm fubbing up my controls. I feel like I'm a little too high up. Probably that aircraft.
That is clearly a MiG. That is no way that is not a MiG.
Yeah, no, it is definitely a MiG. I'm just really hoping he thinks for some reason I'm an MI8. And not a little baby Alouette that'll just get shredded with those 23s.
Fuck. Can't aim up high enough.
Is that, Oh, that's just a bush. I see more there.
That was a waste of ammo.
Maybe make your way towards Bravo or Charlie if you need more ammo.
That's what I'm doing.
Because it looks like you're RAA right now. And I am blind because I can't see shit. Where's my helicopter just falling?
RPM.
RPM, okay.
I knew it. I was
I
thinking
don't know what the fuck that was.
In the back of my mind, I was thinking, let me get to Charlie and somebody's there.
12時方向から砲撃を確認
I'm spawning in a map. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that is though. That's a Meg.
It's looking kidding.
Is that a Meg? Was that an LA-15?
Doesn't matter. It's Russian.
Yep.
Oh, that motherfucker. So I was almost in C to try to stop it from being capped. This fucker showed up right behind me. That WMA guy.
Oh, fucking hell. He was... It's up there. There's one of them up there just spawn camping.
Yeah, that was the guy that shot me in the back.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
履体の修復を急
I
ぐぞ
just can't fucking win. Fucking kill you with the bell ring. I'm sorry, I can't help but complain when I deal with MBTs and stuff like that, you know, modern battle tanks.
Leo L44. That would be nice.
Did the Bagel Panzer always have the sap tea, or did I just ignore it?
The what?
The sap tea ammo.
That, no, it used to be APHE. Now it's SAPT. What the fuck? I just, yeah. That used to be, yeah, it was the APT or the APCBC. And it was like some AP ballistic cap, like HE. And then it was the HE and then the HEVT. But I guess they replaced that high explosive for just a SAP round. High explosive used to be fun. It penned like 80 or 90 with explosive filler.
Right. I think I'm gonna research the Puma.
The Puma. Ooh,
Probably
yeah,
never
what am
gonna
I
use
doing,
it,
actually?
but you know, I still have the
Apparently
Class
it's really
3P. You know?
It's got you could stop a 105 heat sometimes from the side, apparently.
Well, if you look at it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's got spaced armor, slat, and ERA.
Oh yeah, it does stop a 105 hate round straight up if you hit that ERA spot. Or not the ERA, the
Side skirt.
yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it, you can tell it's spaced. It's spaced armor right there.
It's yeah. Trade off your ATGMs for good, like really good protection. Apparently the ammo rack has blowout panels too, as well as there's no crew in the turret. So if they go for a turret shot, all that's gonna do is either ammo rack you for your blowout panels, or kill your breach.
Yeah, it's electronically controlled. Because if you look at those guys, they got screens all over around them.
And they're nice
Those-
and low in it.
Those are computers.
Have to research the Martyr A3. Where I get the Puma. And the Weasel A4.
All the fuel tanks are exterior too.
You can't bring a Weasel? You can bring a Weasel. Weasel 2 A4. Or A2. A2. Oh. Jesus Christ, man. Looks like a fun vehicle. Also, yeah, if you hit the back of it, you're hitting nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. Is that considered a separate compartment too?
What?
The where the infantry sit. I think if you even overpressured inside of that it would hit the crew compartment.
Through the back?
Yeah. I'm not seeing a divider. But like, apparently on some vehicles there are dividers inside of it. They're just not for some reason modeled in the X-ray.
That's possible.
Because if it's not open, then maybe if you do fire like an HE or something with explosive failure and you do manage to get inside, maybe you couldn't hit them in the back with shrapnel. But if there's a metal plate behind those dudes, I don't know. You gotta go into a custom match and put the camera inside.
Okay. I don't have it unlocked though, so
No, me neither. I'm not even close.
180,000.
You wanna
Well,
queue
on
up?
the bright side, at least in Tank Sim, it's hard for you to lose money.
Oh yeah,
I got 10,000. I mean, we
you make a
technically
lot of money
won,
just for getting
but
hit.
we technically won, but that's aside the point. I was expecting it to be like 1,000 profit because I didn't do nothing. I did kill that T-55 though.
I was gonna say you killed the T-55.
I was firing
And that
around
aircraft,
blindly.
or no, not that aircraft. The first helicopter you killed too.
Oh, that's right. I was firing blindly on that T-55 because he was waiting on me, and I was like, "Let me make him feel like he has to react." So I fired the rocket, and it blew up on the ground in front of him, and then he pushed out. I didn't let it become a standoff because I knew he would have the advantage if he had time to think. So I fired the rocket into the ground in front of him. He pushed out, fired, took out a portion of the thing because I was trying to move, and I couldn't see where I was aiming. So I was just shooting wildly into his side because he came out sight on. He didn't even cut the corner.
Yeah, you should have cut.
And he even stopped in front of
Really
me,
should've.
too. He also stopped in front of me. But like I said, I couldn't see. I was blind firing.
Yeah.
So, I'm lucky, kind of.
Good thing about the auto cannon though is you can't just blind fire and wiggle your target around a bit.
Yeah, I'm just not used to this anymore. It's been a while since I messed around with these BRs, and add on to the fact that I'm already rusty and out of
Oh,
it
yeah.
as it is, being sick and everything, you know? Because like sometimes I'll see an enemy and I'm like, oh yeah, I can kill him. And then I'll just zone out and just let him kill me. And it's like, why did I do that? You know?
Yeah. Across the lake, saw an ATGM just fucking past my head.
Oh, was that you shooting?
Yeah, that was me shooting at them, trying to see if I could get a cheeky shot.
I thought that was you.
Just a Hail Mary.
I'm also using a simulator custom site for this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have a whole pack of like tons of sites for almost every vehicle in the game that are made to tailor to sim. The site factors into if you're point blank or not and draws lines for it.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I actually like the Rakuten Hawk Panzer too.
Yeah. I haven't tried it much. Or no, the Panda Hot 2 I haven't tried. Just the first one a little bit, I think. I want to go down this road and check it out, but I'm also probably going to get plastered if I do.
I ain't got to use it in a while.
Is it legal? Safe? Oh? Lead the way, Darno. Lead the way.
I guess I'll follow you. Going down the main road is usually a death sentence because all someone's got to do is
Yeah,
take the
that's
other
why I
road.
was kind of using my commander sight to peek over that rubble and see if that Darno blows up. And he didn't.
Yeah, you still got to be careful with that though, because sometimes you're gonna be
Yeah.
the one that gets caught.
Yeah, like there's someone who sees it and then as
Checks.
he's moving up sees you.
Yep. Sees that guy and then he sees you after that guy's gone.
There's friendly. No enemy aircraft, and apparently there's a buddy on Bravo. You think they're all on the other side of the lake? That's kind of what I'm.
But at least we know where
gathering
some of
from
them
this.
are.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you there's gonna be some sitting across that lake trying to snipe. I have no doubt in my mind about that.
It almost seems like nobody went into the city to cover their fucking objective. Because, I mean, we still got people in the zone capping.
Oh, that was brutal. Oh, that is definitely.
Oh, that's a
Russian.
MiG-9. Got him.
It's a heli over there too.
What's the
It's
Baron?
not a friendly though, right?
I don't know.
I did not mean to fire.
Weeds cover?
He looks like he's aiming at me. Are you sure that's a friendly? Because I'm kind of scared. Oh yeah, that's friendly. It's an Alouette. I checked our stab.
Oh, what? Where?
Probably from your right.
Oh, yep. What a shame. Apparently we got a buddy on the other side of the lake. We got one on Bravo, like right there, and everywhere else is that T-64s, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Dardo gun.
The fuck's
What's
a
up
Dardo?
for Dardo? Oh, I got a radar lock on it. Something. Enemy hind. Get another pen.
That's British.
28. Yes.
Oh, I thought that was.
Was.
I was like, oh, it's Russian. I was like, wait a minute. I think British has something.
Yeah,
like
that was really fucking with me too.
I was like, that looks Russian. I look at it. I was like, wait a minute. That
I
looks
could have killed it
British.
before it died. I held my fire.
Me too. I could have see at the first glance at the
I
range.
almost thought it was a buck.
Yeah, same or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the hell all the stuff is. But all I
There's an
know is
Alouette
like
chasing an
at first
MI-28
glance, I was
gun.
like, oh, that's a high spoiler. That's got to be Russian. I looked at it. I was like, wait a minute. It's blue and it has those engine thing. That's got to be British, right? I got so
I do see
confused.
an enemy hind at bearing 235.
All right, I'll see if I can help you deal with it. I see him. He was behind the smoke for me.
装填
I
完
think I
了
just barely missed him.
装填完了装填完了
Bugging out.
Well, to be fair, a whole team was hosing him down.
3.2, yeah.
I get the hell out of there too if I was him.
He's like, nope, nope, this is a bad spot. Too close, too close.
分かった
Okay, what is this now? That's an Alouette.
分かった
That was great. Nice to just see on the horizon Alouette chasing and trying to gun down a hind, and the hind's like running away all scared. Because it can't tell it's just an Alouette behind it. It just sees the gunshots, or the tracers.
He tried to fire an ATGM at me.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
As I think.
Got him.
Must shoot at him out of spite.
The Alouette.
Oh.
Oh.
Pressure. Yeah, I was making my way up to B to help finish the cap, so I'll get some points.
Mm.
When I
It's
was
probably
trying
harder
help
to see
you.
him too with the buildings right in their face, eh?
Well, seeing him wasn't the problem.
Oh, I almost got 5 backups.
Well, at least I have 0 deaths.
Nice. Do you
I
have
really
your bagel spaded?
No, the only thing I don't have is that SAP TMO.
Mm. I really love the 57 millimeter.
But yeah, pretty much as far as I'm
Proxies.
concerned, it's been spaded.
Yeah, it's pretty much spaded. It's not like you actually need the SEP. Personally, I just like the AP. Just being able to reliably do those like angled shots on the E55s that are actually trying to slightly cut the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you can just get them in time to get like that one lucky shot to kill the driver. And then after that, the rest of the rounds can just be sent into the back crew compartment just a little bit further.
Right. For me, I just need some practice. Look at that site, though. I sent you a picture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's one of them.
Oh, I didn't see the other one. I just saw the first one.
I sent you a second one after the thermal one.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's one of those sites that I was telling you about.
Oh, I should probably actually get
Oh.
that. That gives you the parallax.
Yep. It even has a range gauger on the right that I
As
never
opposed to
use.
just fucking eyeballing it. Yeah, I'm gonna fix my. Oh, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, it measures down to a T what's going to happen all the way up to point blank.
Oh, we're cute. Okay, never mind.
You see how it's curving and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that curves the main gun. And then you see the toe, obviously, it's labeled.
Yeah, because the main gun's far off to the left of the gunner.
Uh-huh, exactly. I can send you my pack. My pack is a compilation of like a couple of years of them putting it together.
Oh, I'm good.
You better fucking
I've
accept.
got one here somewhere.
You better fucking accept. Okay, whatever you want to do. Okay, whatever you want to do. Do you remember when Tank RB used to have the bomb points like in ARB?
No.
I mean, bomb points. Like, you know how in ARB you have the bomb points you can go after?
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm to the right side.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see you.
Yeah, that's me. And yes, I can see perfectly fine with these bushes on. The only
Same.
time I can't see perfectly fine is if I get in that one little spot on my left or right.
Because yeah, your gunner's like way down to the bottom, the bottom right of the turret. That little peep sight.
Well, I was referring to
Underneath
the
the toe.
bushes, actually. Is what I meant.
In your
Yeah.
commander seat?
And my commander's covered by bush,
Ah.
so it's pointless. I don't even know what camera he's using. My gunner can see just perfectly fine, but he
I
can't.
think he's just using like one of the. I think he's using that little periscope right in front of the.
That's what I was about to say. There was a periscope
Yeah.
on the left. Oh, there's one thing I noticed in Tank Sim. If you're dealing with a buttoned-up tank that has a periscope, if you hold C and then look around, you can see the periscope moving on top of the turret.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was driving a German tank a couple of weeks ago. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that would happen. But yeah, the periscope on the fucking thing revolves around and everything.
So where should we go?
We're gonna wait because MBTs are gonna snipe us if we poke our head out.
Nah. You don't do that. You're very chivalrous. Chivalry. They'll purposely miss the first 2 shots.
But yeah, that T-55, there was multiple reasons why I could barely see it. A, I happened to be in that one little tiny blind spot, and B, there was lots of like shadow and gravel and stuff between me and him when I was looking through the gunner's view.
Yeah.
So I had to just eyeball it externally. And I couldn't even see where I was aiming externally either because he was also dropping smoke.
Wait, I need to hear. Where's that thing at? That aircraft?
Don't know, but I know there's a helicopter. But you know what I mean, though,
It's
right?
not an R2. Yeah. Okay, we got 2 aircraft up. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say we got a couple. Oh, we got a marker.
It'd still use the practice. No. You want to angle towards that marker? Or do you want to wait here?
Well,
I'd
personally,
like to go into the city, to be honest, and like try to hover over there or something.
well, we can try it.
But then it's just like how to get there, because I mean they're probably gonna eventually one of them's gonna go towards A. Or get
I
a
think
sniping angle on A.
I think it's too late to try to push. I think we need to wait before we do it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's too early and too late because too late as in they've already
That's
moved
fine.
out of their spawn. Too early because not enough of them have engaged and died to be distracted.
Because I was keeping an eye over on this part of it, and I didn't see anybody going left. I'm guessing they all assumed if they went left, I would have fired a toe at them. Or worse, like a dart.
Well, they're probably camping.
Mind you, I don't
I
have
see one
darts.
now.
装填完了有効な一撃だ
But yeah, that T-55 was also, he also dropped smoke. That's the other reason. Did you see him? Right there?
Yeah.
He was camping, waiting for somebody to pop their head out.
装填完了
Oh, back up into cover. There's a helicopter firing at you.
didn't even see where the hell that came from. Oh shit. He
I'm
came from
going.
like 75 straight west.
I'm going Geppard.
Yeah, he's at like 76, 75 somewhere.
一方的だな。
Oh, nice. I guess that person didn't have FP. Oh, why did the... Jesus.
I'm in the Geppard.
The enemy is winning.
Well, I felt useless. You like how they redid the radar?
Hmm?
You looked at that thing I sent you about how everyone in the team can repair and stuff each other and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, did you see what they said about the radar?
No, what did they say about the radar?
Well, aside from what they said, this is what I figured out. You know how you normally would have to manually cycle the radar or whatever? Well, now it just automatically cycles based off of where you're pointing. So
Automatically
whichever target is pointed directly to where you're aiming, it'll automatically select that as the lock-on target.
Oh. Yep. I
Yep.
always had that.
No, it never did that before. You used to have to do it manually. You have to click select target button, and then hope that it cycles to the one that you're wanting. Now I'm not saying
had
that
it
they're
when
the.
you did that.
I'm not saying. Okay. If they're the only one in the sky, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you're dealing with 5 different aircraft or things on your radar, and you're trying to aim at the one that you're aiming at, you'd have to manually hit the cycle target button until it got it. But now it just automatically selects it when you look at it. That's what I'm saying. Does that make more sense now?
Sure. I mean, it already did that for me, so that's what I'm saying.
What?
It always did that for me.
No, I never did.
I would only have an issue if there was like, if they were maybe 10 meters apart or 20 meters apart, then I wouldn't be able to lock this.
It never really did that.
Would veer left or right.
It would always lock onto the first one in view first, and then if someone else showed up, you'd have to manually cycle to select it. The only way that it would cycle to someone else is if that person
Oh, I
went
just
off the
relocked
scope.
onto that person.
Yeah, but if you're trying to aim at somebody else, then it's a problem because then you have
Yeah,
to
but
cycle
then
through
I
the
would just aim
targets.
at them and then lock. That's
It
and then it would
never.
hit, and then it would auto lock on them. Sometimes I'd have to double click it because it would like just not want to, but I would see it trying.
No, you're talking
When you
about
press lock,
ACM. You're talking about ACM. I'm talking about just regular radar lock.
ACM.
Yeah, whenever you tell it to automatically do locking, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where long range, I want to lock onto this target, and this counts for spays and planes. And you're like, I want to lock onto this target, but there's 5 different planes flying around. Is what I'm talking about.
Like beside each other or just in general?
Both.
Oh, because yeah, I've only had the problem if they're right beside each other, but yeah. I guess if someone's using the other button, That's good.
They changed it to where you don't have to manually cycle through all the radar targets. It automatically does it based off of where you're pointing your gun before you lock the target.
Yeah, I'm saying that's neat.
Yeah, I figured that out yesterday. I was messing around. I was messing around with the radars in air, and I also did it on the in tank sim. Cause like there was like 5 helicopters and like 2 planes up, and I was like, ah, shit, that one to my right's being highlighted. So I looked at the one I wanted to target, and I went to cycle, and I looked, and he was already targeted before I cycled, and I was like, oh, okay. And then
Like,
then I
never
looked
found
at the other
cycle
one.
button because I found it redundant.
Then I looked at the other ones. Then I looked at the other ones and it automatically targeted them too. I just use the function menu because I'm lazy sometimes because I don't remember all my key bindings because I don't play this BR that much because I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're
You know?
winning.
Yeah.
Mm.
But anyways,
Who's
the radar didn't really do that before, at least from my memory. Is it just me or?
Yeah. That's like I'm saying. I've never had that problem before, so unless they were directly beside each other. Like if they were dogfighting and doing a scissor, then I'd have trouble locking the target.
Yeah. Well,
Or I'd watch the target like automatically slave to the other one.
well, that's why I'm being very specific because it doesn't apply if they're the only one there. You know that doesn't matter. Or if ACM, because ACM automatically does that for you anyway because it's just a narrow field. But ACM only works so far.
It works out to as far as the radar can ping.
Anyways,
If
that's
you
what
got a
they.
5K radar, it'll do it up to 5 kilometers.
Anyways,
If you got a 10K.
That's what they added with this update that just came out. They added the radar to auto switch locking.
Make it a little bit more user friendly.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, I have the I think like select lock target as my radar lock button. And then when I click it, there's that little green square that pops up saying that it's trying to lock the target in my field of view.
Mhm.
And it's like probably like a 2 or 3 degree arc, pretty tiny. What is that? There's the friendly R2. Oh shit! That came from like right there. Give or take.
I didn't respond yet. I got kind of irritated. I got kind of mad. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit, I want to spawn on this side, or did I? Jesus Christ, there's so much to look at. That's friendly.
I have a hard time with my words sometimes, and it gets frustrating. You know what I mean? You ever get that way?
Yes. Sometimes. Not really though.
Well, you're supposed to have all the answers. Look, there's my carcass. Right next to you.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
I'm behind you.
I'm surprised there's nobody at the windmills.
Well,
Where's that that Object 120 is still somewhere around.
I look at it like this. With laser rangefinders, you don't need to worry about being up in places like that, because you could just snipe someone instantly. What do you think?
It depends on what like the commander and gunner sites are. Like if you can.
Laser
Here's the-
rangefinder.
What about it? Oh, fucking right there.
Ouch.
Songai Keibi.
Somebody shot me.
何も問題ない
I was saying, assume they have a laser rangefinder.
Oh yeah, they almost always will.
I don't see him.
He's right behind that building with that yellow door. He's like somewhere behind that, just beside the other building behind it. He's really close, like within 100 meters of you off your nose, or off the
Okay.
front of your tank.
Someone else shot at me after you got shot. Hit me in the turret, too. Surprised it. He didn't kill
Huh.
me, though. Right as soon as you died, someone shot me into the side of the turret. Jesus. That wasn't necessary. He could have just went and got another bomb.
Yeah, he was chilling beside that dead body. Like he was directly beside it.
Fucking hell. I just can't fucking win. Showed up right to my left. Right. Like as if he was coming from our spawn. You can do it, I believe in you, helicopter. I think he's the last one on our team. It's the helicopter guy. That's why I'm cheering him on. He's not gonna make it. I don't know why he's firing his rockets off into the sky. Well, he had a chance, kinda. Don't know what the hell he was doing. I'll be honest with you. Have you played with that 2,500 kilogram bomb on the H16 yet?
No.
Yeah, I ain't played with it either.
Keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Should be good. Probably not.
Hey, it looks like they're doing 4.0 or 4.3 on the other lineup.
Who?
Tank Sim.
Do you want to give that a try?
It's up to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind switching down. Not getting AT jammed. So we'll just get bombed.
Well, at least you know they had to work for it.
Yeah. They had to spend hours to earn that bomb drop.
Yeah.
The practice. As is the Germans. So what can I bring here? Oh, I can't bring a Puma? For shame.
You bring a pack Puma though.
Oh, I don't have a pack Puma.
Why not?
I have it.
There we
Again,
go.
can't.
That worked.
Bring a Werble.
The
And
Werble
a
gerbil.
Flak 88 and shit. What can they bring? Achilles, Cromwells, Churchill, Black Cat, early Shermans, KVs. I guess can be dangerous, maybe.
You could bring the half track with the pack cannon on it if you have that.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. The Flak 88. Wait, the half track. Oh, that one. Yeah, no. I am gonna bring that one. The SDK I've said 25122.
Yeah, what she said. I don't know. The equivalent of yeah, sure, whatever you say. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. How come I can't? There we go.
Okay, let me know when you're good. I'm just gonna just stretch for a minute. Oh my god, she is so cute. I take it you ready or? Oh, okay, I told you to let me know. I alt tabbed to watch something while I was waiting.
Sorry. I was also trying to look at the what bombers I could bring.
Well, shit, you
But
should have said that.
no, it's all good. I was ready. I was just kind of half looking. That's why I didn't say I was ready.
Ah,
Because I was like 95% ready.
Attention to the map.
I guess we can't bring the H16.
I take it you didn't look at the lineup.
The H16?
Oh no,
Oh.
H16. The limit's 3.3. H16.
Yeah,
is...
that's what I was checking. I was looking at it in realistic mode, and I was like, oh, I could bring it. Then couldn't bring it, so then I had to switch to sim mode to checking the BRs, and then so I was 3.7.
The
Just
H6 can
barely out.
bring the Fritz.
Designated grid zone. Attention.
The
Oh, yeah, it
H16
can.
used to get to bring a couple of them.
Wait, did they get rid of that?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh, what a shame.
I don't know why. I guess people bitched about it.
Yeah.
That's the only conclusion I came to. But I've been trying. That was like years ago.
It's not like the Heinkels are faster or anything. But yeah,
The H6 gets 1. The H16 used to get like 2, I think.
does it still get 2 torps?
Yeah.
Still not bad.
If you're trying to use them, yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't affect. Well, I don't know about you, but I like dropping a torpedo on the ground every once in a while.
You just gotta do a direct hit on the top of a tank and hope you crush their skull in.
Yeah. Just spook them a little bit.
You think they can take direct damage? Like if you did hit the top of a turret and just the torpedo physically go through and hit the crew? Probably not.
Well, I would have to try it again. A lot's changed in the game since I last tested that out. You can torpedo tanks in the water, though.
Oh yeah, probably yeah. Like a like an LVT or something.
Amphibious or in the beach. Like if
Oh right, because if they hit, they just blow up.
right.
Okay, so there is something Americano in front of me.
So you
24.
know how those tanks sometimes like to get dip into the water deep and try to trick people.
Yeah.
Well, you can show up with your handy dandy torpedo, drop it in the water, and let it drive up to them. It'll explode on them. I know that works.
Oh, what the fuck?
It also works for tanks that are swimming on top of the water too. Pretty handy, right?
Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Fucking Ben Soto shot me in the side.
Ben
Friendly.
Soto. I guess why get crashed?
Bendino Santanto, whatever the fuck his name is, I'm gonna kill him.
As soon as
Fuck
I was
that
about
guy.
getting ready to drop the bomb on somebody, the game crashed.
No, no.
Yep. It threw an exception error. I'm probably gonna have to just delete everything and reinstall it one of these days. But I'm gonna probably do that when I replace this laptop.